Alright, boys, let's talk about the grandpa. Oh, wait a second. Woo! That was close. Alright, now let's talk about the ground pounder. Yes, I actually just did that. Military llamas are going away tomorrow. June 4th, I believe, is when the new event comes on by and gets rid of these beloved llamas that give us this shotgun we so desire. And I originally recorded this video, this take and everything, to upload a couple of weeks from now when I was on vacation. But even though this is an amazing shotgun that will fit great into Shotgun Week the way I want to run it, I don't have the heart to release a military set weapon 2 weeks after the llamas are gone. So seeing as I'm recording this on a day when it's still in the game, I should probably get this out when you guys have one last chance to get it, because this is one of the best shotguns in the game, and it very well might be the best shotgun. It has every single trait you'd want in a normal shotgun. It's got high damage, decent fire rate. It's got a pretty okay reload time. It's got a 7 mag size. It looks like a shotgun. I mean, you got like an M10 whatever going on right here. Like, this is the shotgun that you guys want. And I left mine fire purely as a preference thing. I would usually recommend energy on a weapon that you're using solo. However, if you've got it in a set and you've got other guns picking up nature and water, that's totally something you could do. And unless you're in the really low levels, if you're in candy and above, I would never recommend using physical. So we're going with some pretty easy perks here. Crit rating, crit damage is a pretty solid one. I would maybe consider fire rate and damage to be okay on a shotgun, because it would be a lot more consistent damage. I can tell you that it's really, really bad when you're waiting for a crit and it's just not coming. However, on the other side of things, you do oftentimes crit right when you weren't expecting it, then you sit down and miss monster in like 2 shots. So it kind of goes both ways. And then you definitely want the 5th perk to match the 6th perk. And so if you have slowed and snared, definitely do that. And if you don't have damage to afflicted or slowed and snared, I would highly recommend looking for another schematic while you still can. If you have this weapon and you're watching this ages from now and you only have, 5th perks that are like headshot damage or whatever, go for it. Honestly, I'd say having a schematic that's not ideal is so much better than not using the weapon at all. So I would honestly consider maybe damage to stunned and staggered, because this is a shotgun with a decent impact. Like, you're going to knock enemies down a good bit, and while they're stunned and staggered, you might be able to get some extra damage on them. So that's probably the way to go. As for reload versus mag size, you definitely want reload. In the hero loadout that I'll be releasing, again, a couple of weeks from now, I will show it right on screen real quick. You're going to want reload, because if you have in a pinch, this is kind of bugged where its commander perk is, that's not the right hero. Anyway, it's doing its commander in the support, so you actually get the 50% faster reload. And then if you go ahead and run the thick skeleton lady, Trooper Ramirez, you'll get locked and reloaded, and that'll buff your weapon damage for 5 seconds, and that's just really, really good. And because with a shotgun with 5 rounds in it, you are going to be constantly reloading, and you really don't want mag size, because you're really just delaying the inevitable. So just commit to the reload and you'll be very, very happy you did, because you'll constantly be pumping bullets. You'll be able to be constantly refreshing your mag while you're in the middle of battle, and that's pretty much it. Everything else that I have to say about this weapon compares to a lot of the weapons coming out in a couple of weeks from now while I'm on vacation. So I'm planning these very, very ahead of time, but I do compare it a lot to the pop shot. So I'm not going to be covering this weapon in today's video. I do have that, again, scheduled for later, but it is about a 12% difference in overall damage and usefulness between that weapon and the pop shot. There are some pros and cons that I cover more in the pop shot video. So stay tuned for that. If you guys want any questions answered, comment below. I'm very, very active in my comments. I respond to everybody who asks me a question. And if I don't respond, I usually try to heart it to let you know that I saw it. So that just about covers the ground pounder. What I honestly personally consider to be my new favorite shotgun. Just using it to get the clips for today's video and future videos was so fun that I am super glad that I fluxed it up. I actually opened one more llama in preparation for the ground pounder, thinking I might get it. But, honestly, I was lucky in a different way, and then I just got another quad launcher. So there's my 106, and there's the one that I got from the llama today. So that's nice, I guess. If you guys haven't seen my quad launcher video, link below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day. Oh, I rushed an upload for you guys. I had to record this twice. I recorded the whole video. It was decent length and everything. I thought I said everything I wanted to, then I was like, you know what? this thing goes away tomorrow, I should probably get this up to you guys. So thank you to my patrons for supporting the channel, and thank you guys for watching.